Stay tuned. Disney's Aladdin will return right after this.
I'm very sorry for that, Mr. Lunas, Mrs. Khan, Mr. or Mrs. Loops, Mrs. Pauster, Mr. Lowe's, and Mrs. Melbourne. We've heard those somebody is in big trouble about insect of the food, and we call out of your students, especially their friends.
I expected her principles about your brother named Jaku Kevin and other student named Kath Rigel who suffered due to the strange insect caterpillars were dropped on their foods accidentally eating as well.
Who having nausea the food inside the insect is poisoned.
And luckily, they are well and fine now, as the your students having mild injuries from the bad fall, and who won't believe that they might be the ones who prank those students in the courtyard.
Oh Modena, Shelby, did you really? Something was even bad rather for playing three squirrels.
How about you, my son? Why did you meet spoiled girl and the friends in the courtyard, and why did you do this for expected Miss Kingsley?
I am very sorry, Mom. I just playing my friends in the join to the Danger Team crew for having fun as we started to prank those students in the courtyard with expected 7, especially since we kept misbehaving the class.
I'm very sorry for our done to school.
I always do the things would be despite, because you only care about things and doing gangster activities.
What? Forgiveness. You never change for first day of school as it today. You know prank are very dangerous for people to get in trouble. Just like that, you change your behavior, but you screw in my terrible promise.
You're in big trouble right now.
I'm not happy about first day of school. If you got misbehave at first, it's good to say goodbye your dumb best friends and transfer in sped school. You look like now disability troublemaker.
I'm very sorry, Mother and Father. We just wanted to take the first prank out of stupid heroes who tried to get us in trouble. I became my friend who owned the crew at this share for invited my crew. And that's why I doing this, not taking us to the next level.
Really, just really. Doesn't matter how to complain to repeated grades. This is how you do when working day in school for first prank instead without studying.
Well, look what you've done to your traumatized 11 students.
Even though you're still bad students, I get infuriated for what
We're done to my precious daughter who started to have illegal activities in this school. Just you're problematic.
You should be ashamed of what you have done to my daughter.
You're going to pay for this.
I'm very sorry, Buffy Mom. I just want to say that she wanted to have a new friend and she is also being late before class.
I hold the joined her group for having fun.
You son of the dog, don't you ever talk like a half-furry person, and you're always teaching the lesson.
Shut the hell up and please zip it in your mouth.
I said shut up, Mommy!
No. Let's go home right now or else you are big deep trouble.
I saw the gangster named the Danger Team crew. You're such big trouble.
This is a first time if you can misbehaved at school. First you bullying those students before the class.
Dad, we are sorry for that. We'll try the prank at some...
You always said you're over Jinx. You are such a spoiled brat and other our girls. You better thank them for giving your badly daughter.
Even you ruined all those students. You did make a first prank.
I expected my husband.
Even for your parents such a big deal, in the countless times you kept pulling out those students in starting the first day of school.
It's not fair to say this.
We didn't have enough due.
We didn't have enough to prank school problem.
Because you are very, very, very bad students on the first day of new school, especially the entire school. You're the worst troublemakers, and you can't believe disrespecting all the teachers and principal or hurting all students is severe.
Even you don't realize you approve it too innocently, but I mean, no! You are doing these gangster and criminal activities in this school every day, and you're failing lots of exams and assessments that won't be passed.
And expected the owner of Miss Kingsley and Mr. Zayden. This is about an incident in the courtyard of She Became Furious. If you try prank someone who are incredible these pranks, you are suspended for 1 week in the first day of school year. I don't want to hear your necessary words, or that are useless.
Especially you Jinx, you always misbehaving on the first day of school.
Establish that you will never have your freedom activities and you are nothing for eating broccoli and spoiled potatoes for every meal.
I'm really sorry, Father, but I promise, and I'm not crazy myself.
Get out! No!
Let's go, young spoiled brat.
This is one of the worst moments that I encountered in the first day of school year. I was actually worms, but I mean caterpillars that fall from the tree, and Chiku pukes the caterpillars out of food.
Especially the girls are afraid of the fallen caterpillars on the tree.
Thank God, that is a new troublemakers who drop the caterpillars of the food.
Yeah, I also experienced that. The school nurse is being understand about the incident, and they say that discard some food if there's some caterpillars on it, and they look disgusting to eat it.
Ho anche sperimentato che ero stato bully di quei piantagrane e persino qualcuno l'ha trattata chiamandola Boinga Loops. Lei è diva brat troublemaker.
And my build by mean boys, but he kept laughing myself and he calling me a trap person. This is definitely the bad school for first day.
What's worse is all about the both of new mean girls and mean boys in school. Wanna then appear on the stage lying the nonsense. It was a jinx lunas her troublemakers are badly nonsense.
I agree. I'll until the next day is better than first day of school with troublemakers will suspended the school.
Forget it.
Oh my goodness, my daughter, are you okay?
Yes, mother, I was the lunch break about troublemakers dropped the caterpillars on the food. It was a terrible incident.
Don't worry, the nurses are fine. If you ask to talk for some reason after school lunch, maybe ask your principal would be troublemakers being suspended.
Okay, Mom.
Hey guys, I bought the brand new green huge truck.
Wow, that's really huge.
I know it's Susakamu owner.
Well guys, let's go.
I'm so glad forgot the great Trana.
Sure.